How's it going? Welcome back to another morning here in Icarus. For today, we got a ton of stuff to get done. Not sure how much we'll actually finish, but what we have on the menu is to work on the textiles, the med station, and the alteration bench. That'll allow us to repair our gear, have better meds for the boss fight, and then add some different perks onto our weapons, tools, and armor. So kind of excited about that. Now for the placement, I'm kind of thinking they'll all three go back here. I hope they'll all three fits. We'll go ahead and move this one storage out of the way. That's got all of our bee stuff in it. It's going to be the honeycomb, the beeswax, and the bees themselves. Might just put it in overflow over here. Now, once we get the greenhouse going, that's coming in a different video. I'm thinking just a one beehive, maybe right here. Should kind of work out. We'll have the extractor, have the bee breeding all in one, and it should, I think, reach all the way to the side over there for the bonus, for the crops. If not, might set up a second one here, but that's for a different video. Want to do a little bit of work with the mining drills. Now, the way I currently have it set up is I have one mining drill and one wind turbine. That is not optimal at all. You kind of need two of the wind turbines to fully power the drill. So what I'm thinking is, just to kind of change things up, we'll do a little bit of science. I think we'll try to set one of the floor tiles that has the hatch frame in it. That might go over the drill node. And then hopefully there won't be any collision and we can put down the drill in between it. That'll give us a 1x1 shelter for the whole drill itself. And then put a battery in there. And not just a normal one, we'll do one of the advanced ones. Now with that, that's 6 million on the power. I'm not sure if that'll slot cap the drill out, right, with resources before it drains. I kind of hope so. That'll be a test. I mean, one, if it'll actually fit. But two, if it does, we'll see maybe over the next couple days how long it takes to fully drain down and stuff. If it works, might do that for all the drills. That way I'm not repairing these things all the time, right, or having multiples out. And then if it does work, we'll set up a smaller charge station. I'm not sure where. Maybe down over here, just to have 2 or 3 batteries charging all the time. And then when I go out to empty them, just take one with me and change it out. Should be super simple, I think. Possibly, maybe. And speaking of power, in the last video, we set up the solar. These things are fantastic, man. Provide 6,000, I mean, as long as the sun's out. And only have 2 of those going with some of these, and fully powers the base. So, that's very close to my head. So, the one downside is having the sun obviously point at right at the panel, but having them on the ground too, right? So in between videos, they push the update, so we have the roof ones now. So I want to go ahead and probably break those down, make some roof ones. Now, I looked at it, the requirements are exactly the same, and the power output's the same. They are larger, but I'm not sure if they'll fit only on the normal slopes, or we can put them on the shallow slopes too. So a little bit of science with that. So we'll see, man, we'll see. Also got all the railings made up to finish the deck. Want to put some stairs in here and probably on the other side. And I'm thinking for this guy, maybe we'll just move it like right here. So it's out of the way, kind of by the Thames area. That's coming too here pretty soon. Maybe when we do our renovating for the living area, we'll do them at the same time. Get that properly set up. And then lastly, for these, I want to set one of these, probably this one right here, and this one on the other side. Now, while we move this, I want to buy the extractor, not the extractor, but the mining finder, the advanced one, because we've got 3 nodes that are not over here, that's still by the old base. So what we have is the platinum and copper, and we also have gold that's way over here. And dude, it is such a far run to go up here and around the side just to empty them. So if we can use that scanner, the advanced one allows you to pick the resource you want to find, and then it'll take you right to it, to the closest node. I'm hoping in this valley here, we'll have those 3 items. Even if it's out there in the sand a little bit, that's fine. It's not as far as running all the way over here. So, a lot to get done, man. Now, we are Ren poor. It happens. Somebody's building a very big base and not doing any of the missions off camera. We got a ton of the exotics. So, we'll take some of those and convert it into Ren so that we can buy and then build the finder and send it down through the rocket. So, a lot to get done. Let's start with the railings and stuff. It's an easy one. We'll grab some of these. That might be enough. Not too sure. Didn't want to overmake them. And let's grab some of the pillars as well. Gonna need some stairs. Oh, wait a minute. I had some already made, man. We'll break them down. A lot of this stuff, when we're done with the base build, we'll break down. Get all of our parts back, things like that. We just need 4 of those. I'm kind of excited to get these solar panels up on the roof and see how big they are. And I'm really hoping, man, really hoping they go on the shallow roofs too. If so, fantastic. If not, not gonna lie, I'll be slightly disappointed. So I think what we'll do, skip that one and put it right here. And right there. And that'll be for the stairs. First set. There we go. We'll do some railings around the sides. I'm not sure if we're going to do the railings at an angle. We might. Let's see how they look. Safety first, man. Safety first. That should be fine. Drop these around here. I don't think we're going to do it on the front side. We'll just do up around the border here. Now, with all this stuff gone, don't forget with the wind turbines, I'm not relying on those guys for power. I just want them up here for looks. If we turn them off, they stop turning, right? That kind of sucks. I want them to turn. We'll leave them on, though. But I want to let them get all the way down to the breaking point to see if they still turn. I hope so. So we'll keep them up here for looks. If not, we'll just break them down and get rid of them. Put these around here. We'll add in some more stairs. Now, we might need to put a permanent ladder as well on the roof if we have to repair the solar panels from the storms. Don't forget, we got tier 6 storms around here. So it's definitely does some damage to the brick. Had to repair the roof twice already. I'll rerun these here off camera. Just probably put them off to the side. Maybe come from there straight up to here and then wire them in directly. Oh, wait, it's not right in front of that. That'll kind of work though, man. Looks a little bit better. Alright, let's move this. Put you off on the side. Maybe just right here. Don't forget we have to access both sides. One's for food, one's for crafting. Oh, plenty of room. Plenty of room. I want to put some lights outside. Now, under there we can. I just don't know if the storms will tear up the lights if I put them on the side of the building. I need to do some science. I mean, it's expensive science, but I need to do some science for sure. Drop that back off as well. Alright, so that's sorted out. Let's move these. Let's move Junior. Over here, buddy. I know you're hungry. You're always hungry. That'll work for now. Let's actually put this one on the far side. And put this over here. That way, whenever we call the rocket, maybe it'll drop them over there. I still have not repaired all this stuff from the one that landed in front of base in the last video. Kind of tore everything up, you know? Alright, put you right here. And put this one over here. We'll go ahead and buy the scanner here real quick. And then we might do the mining and then the alterations at the end. There we go, man. I like it. Alright, so, in here. Equipment. Workshop. So what I want is this. 750 we need on the Ren. We've got 105. So let's do this. Painful, very painful. We'll just buy 750 for 150 exotics. It's done. Unlock you. And then craft it. And how do we get it again? Loadout? No insurance, don't care about that. Request. Over there, thank goodness. Please do not destroy my lightning rod. Speaking of that, we still repaired? Absolutely. Both are. Alright, give me my scanner, man. Very expensive. I don't think we have anything to send up. It'll be fine. See if it destroys our stuff over here. I hope it doesn't. You should be able to pick where you want it to land. Either have it be random, or have a spot dedicated for it, right? That you can set somehow. That'd be kind of neat, you know? Alright, so that's aluminum. I know where that's at. So you... Okay, so track next door. No coal. No copper. No gold. Iron. Silica's over there. I have one set up. Have that set up as well. Okay, so for distance, right? Oh, there's titanium over here too. I've only got one over there. I go through so much of it. Over that way. Wait, there's salt over here closer? So there's salt down there in that mine. Show you on the map. There's salt down here. That's where the sulfur is. So roughly that range there is where we're looking. So let's do this. Let's do this. A little bit of science. A little bit of science. What else do we have? Stone. Okay. No oxide around. Frozen wood. Aluminum. Let's go to the copper. Junior's hungry. Well, I'll tell you what. Oh, yeah. So, in between videos as well. So, I got all of our storage, right? Very nice storage. Very expensive storage. We've got our icebox. Very nice. Very expensive. I unlocked the final talent for the alterations. Now, when I made all that stuff, I only had this one. So, +5 on the slots. Now, we've got another +5. So, to get that, I have to remake all those items. It's going to cost so much, dude. I'm kind of excited but sad about that at the same time. So, we'll see. I'll slowly kind of remake them. Maybe not all of them, but ones that we need, you know. I'll give you some food. So we can't ride around with him and the scanner out, right? That's kind of weird. Let's check on our silica. Not too bad. Almost full. Now, I wonder, does that also change the slots on those guys? Maybe. That'd be kind of nice. I know it's all items that are considered storage, but technically that does have storage. So there's a cave right down here at the bottom. I can't remember what's in it. That might be where the titanium is. Copper. Wait. It was there. Don't lie to me. Let's go that way. I wonder if that's a glitch and it was pulling the nearest one, but it's not supposed to pull the nearest. It's supposed to be very short range compared to the other one. Okay, yeah, so it's going to be over here. Please do not be up on the mountain. 72%, so it's going to be far away. Now, there is one way far over here. Hopefully that's not the one that is picking up. That's a glitch, though, for sure. Showing it, did not. Oh, wait, what? If that's broken. Didn't set over that way. All right, next one. Gold, iron, silica. So it's still pulling the silica way over there. So good little range, really. So there's no copper in this radius. Oh, that sucks, dude. Wait, it said no iron either, right? Sulfur's going to be over there. More titanium. I know about the aluminum. So it's not saying that there's any iron. So is that not pulling what's in the caves too? I bet that's going to be in the cave. It's the cave. Right down below us is where I found the iron at. Okay, so it does read in the cave. Fantastic. Yeah, it's right about here. Okay, so it's not a separate thing, finding them in the caves versus in the world. All right, man, that kind of works. That kind of works. Tell you what, let me do the copper one. Titanium, that's going to be in the cave. Salt was in the cave. Aluminum's right over there. Give me a minute. I'm going to run around, try to find some copper around here. That would be fantastic if there is some. Make life a lot easier, you know. That and the gold. So there is platinum. Platinum's going to be right over there, kind of on that ridge where that tree is by my head. There's a cave up there, so that had platinum in it. Went out there a little ways, no gold or copper. And none down over here either, so, man, it kind of sucks. Not sure where I'll find that at. It won't be right here by base. Maybe out in the desert. I'll do some searching off camera. Let's do some science with this guy real quick. And then we'll work on the alterations. Kind of excited to jump into that and see what we can actually build. Now for this, all that we'll need is one of the floor tiles. And then probably some pillars. One of you. Let's grab 4 pillars. We'll use these because we have a bunch. And that should be enough for right now. Double check here too. It does have the option for it. So it's kind of weird. These are offset. For the hole in the floor, it's not centered. That might kind of be beneficial. If this does work, that'll give us room to have the extractor on one side and the batteries on the other. Possibly. Maybe. All subject to change. Oh yeah, we've got to do the solar panels too. Almost forgot about that. Should be about empty. Absolutely. Alright, let's pick you up. We'll leave the windmill there for the moment in case it doesn't work. Alright, so what we need to do... It's going to be a pain getting this set up the first time. So maybe right there might work. How's that? Oh, dude, that is about perfect, man. Please tell me this will clip through. Oh, it does. So that'll work. So let's do this. Reset. How do we reset you? I want you to clip in. It's being weird. Can you not clip to the... There we go. I'll do it that way. Alright, so 4 of those. We're going to need 4 of the walls. One will be a door. Need to make a door. And then some roof parts. Then we'll grab a battery. So the battery should stay charged when we pick it up, which is kind of neat. We might just grab one of the ones that we already have in here. We don't need all 4 that we have hooked up. And use that for testing before we mass produce some other ones. Again, this is probably more than what we need, but I like doing stuff different, man. We don't need that or this. We do need 2 of these, right? 1 of these. 4 of you. And 1 more of these, actually, for some stairs. Let's grab a little bit of food. A guy gets hungry. It happens, dude. It happens. Everybody likes a little bacon. Oh, yeah, we need the battery bank. Don't mind me. You are charged, right? Absolutely. Please retain the power. It's full. So again, not sure how long the 6 million will last. If it'll slot cap out, that's kind of the goal. If it doesn't, then it probably isn't worth it to use batteries. I don't want to have to charge 2 all the time. These things are super heavy anyways. But we'll see, man. We'll see. It's called science for a reason. You don't know until you know, you know? Let's do stairs. And then 3 walls. See, that's perfect for the battery bank to go right next to it. Then we'll do a doorway. Oh, we need a door. It's fine. We'll grab one here in a second. So we'll do these. And then we'll do this. I like it, dude. I like it. Let's remove you. Oh, wait. Do we need to repair it first? Let's repair it. Make sure it's 100%. And then let's remove... Wires are already gone. Alright, so the battery should go right here. And then we'll do that to there. Fantastic, man. That's going down pretty fast. But it is 6 million, so we'll see, man. We'll see. If it'll slot cap it, that'll work. Even close to it, I'll be happy. So give me a minute. Let me go back and make a door. Put it on here, and we'll kind of call that good. I see you. We'll monitor it over the next couple end-game and real-life days, however long it takes it to... Why did my torch go out? To drain down. I'll see how much we get for the ores. Because charging it doesn't take very long. Let's kill him now. Gotcha. Sneak attack, man. Sneaky, sneaky. Alright, 1 door acquired. We'll put you facing that way. Should be fine. It's already used almost 500,000. Oh, man, that might not work. For 5. Oh, dude, this might not work. Again, man, it's all for science, dude. It's all for science. Alright, so... while that's using all of our power, let's go ahead and work on the solar panels. Wow, let's tell daylight out. Leave you right here. We'll pick up this one. We'll grab the other one too. Again, I think I can make 1 or 2 of these without breaking these down. Which we're going to anyway, so it doesn't really matter. How is the power flow? Is that not running? Oh, we're slot capped. Maybe this out a little bit. so much of the aluminum. It goes very fast, though, with the crafting. That and titanium are the two things that I use the most. I mean, we also use a lot of the copper and the gold for the wires and stuff, but... Drop these off in here. That's where the other composites are, too. Let's grab those. We need them for crafting. And I think we need some of the carbon fiber. Something else. Oh, glass. We're going to need glass. Oh, we do not have very much at all. I have to grab some from the extractor out there with the silica. Let's do this. And do this. And then we need solar panels. So again, the requirements are the same for this and that one. And then the output's the same as well. I'm curious about the size. We can make 2. What are we missing? Composites? Oh, electronics. Everything. The glass, too. So that's fine. It'll at least be where it was before. We'll just leave all those in there. I'll make some more off camera. Let's drop off this aluminum real quick. Not there. Not there. I need the signs. There's some signs you can put on these that have the resource type, and I definitely need them because, holy crap, that's a lot to go through when I forget what we have. Let's drop these off upstairs, and then... Wait. Oh, that's for this. Let's keep it in our inventory. Okay, so for this, what I think we'll do is pick up that. That's almost in the middle of the base, I think. That is the middle of the base. This one and this one. Right there's the exact center. So, first things first. Science. Oh, you can. Oh, they can go on both. Oh, that's fantastic, man. So what we can do, too, is up here, where that wood's sticking out, we can put these right at the edge, and it'll cover it up, I think, right? It will. Oh, that's fantastic, dude. All right, so, not right now. We've only got 2. Do not run off the roof, please and thank you. I've gone this long without breaking a leg or getting a sprain. I'd kind of like to see how far we can go. So what we'll do, for simplicity, is put it right above the battery banks. So right there should be centered on that second roof tile. Just so that we have this side and that side the same. Let's do this one too. Try we do it from down here. Second tile in the center. Center-ish. There we go. So yeah, this time of day it'll have sun from both sides. It kind of sets further over there. That'll have sun here, or on this side. And then in the mornings, it's more on that side. It should pick it up there. So this should be all-day power, I think. So for the actual wiring, should be super simple. Should be. Doesn't mean it will be. Let's do from here to there. Into the grid. And then just from... maybe like that. I don't want it to show through the roof tile. That should be connected, right? Absolutely. Okay, so that's working. Let's double check inside. It's not showing, so we can go ahead and put the roof back on this side. And then do the same thing over here. Our roof has cracks in it. I need better support, man. Little cracks. It's from the sun, dude. It's all the heat. We are right by the desert, I'm just saying. So same thing, run it along this. Into the grid. That might work. Good enough. I like it, dude. I like it. It's nice. They're kind of small. They're about one size of the roof tile, right? Because that's 2 tiles deep right here. So if we put this down a little bit further, if we decide to do a bunch of them, we can just do one more. Now what I want to do as well is put some of the glass up here for some skylights. Might do that today. We'll see. We'll see. Let's jump down here. Go through the door. Put the walls back, and we'll start on the alteration stuff. I don't know if we got enough stuff for those workbenches, but we'll see. Now, we only got tier 1 or tier 2 of some of those, so we need to unlock some stuff. So with that, the med stuff is tier 1. We have the basic bandage and the suture kits. And then under tier 2, we have the med brew right here, the health potion. So we need to actually unlock a lot of these, because for the tier 3, that's the highest tier for the med bench, we have to unlock the kitchen for the medicine, and that unlocks these. Now for these, it requires a lower tier, plus like this needs the epoxy and charcoal. And that'll protect against food poisoning and cave sickness. So that'll kind of keep us from getting it all together. The tonic just reduces the duration of it. And it just removes it. Oh, that removes it altogether. Well, that's kind of nice. Should have unlocked those before. Because currently with tier 1, it just reduces the time in half. So tier 1 cuts it in half. Tier 2 removes it. Tier 3 prevents it. And something I'm kind of interested in is the survival kit. So it says that it instantly heals basic wounds, deep wounds, and then you have the cold and the heat stuff. So that'll keep us from having to make up the bandages, right, in the suture kit. So there's the honey. We might need 2 of the beehives, which is fine. Not a big deal. Reed flowers and lilies. Can we make seeds for those? We should be able to, right? Where is our seed stuff? There's a lily. I think this we can't make into seeds. Science! Science. Right here. We can. Okay. So we can plant those in the garden. I'm hoping that's going to be big enough. 4 for each one of the tiles. And I plan on doing it all the way around here and down this side. That'll give us 1 spot here for a beehive. 1 spot for here for a beehive, right in front of the door. That I plan on putting some of our smoker and things like that outside here. Might wall this off altogether, and then just put a gate in right here. We can actually probably just pick this up and leave it open. You know, one side right there. We'll see, we'll see. I want to do some decorating out here, so figure that out later. That's kind of cool, though. That works out. All right, so anyways. So we got 30 points. I do want this. That's going to be 500 on the health. What is our current? We're 675, so that won't even heal us up all the way. But we should never be down to 0, because then you're dead. So that's just some resin, charcoal, flour, and salt. Okay. We do got 2 salt mines nearby. That's going to be for the poison. Don't really have to worry about poison too much now. But we'll do it. Parasitic, I think we're going to be fine. Festering wounds. As long as we heal the wounds, they won't be festering. And we don't have to worry about dysentery. So let's leave that for the moment. And we shouldn't have to worry about this. That's going to be from falling trees and stuff. So let's save some points on that for the moment. So anti-poison, antibiotics, and then health and bandages. That kind of works. All right. Let's do that first. Med bench. Refined wood, iron, and copper nails. We got copper, refined wood. What else? Iron ingot. That is going, but the wrong stuff. There we go. Sort you out. Fantastic. Craft one of you. Oh, we need to unlock the alterations. Actually, tell you what, let's do this. Just to see about size, we will move it around. That looks fantastic, man. All their stuff looks very, very nice. Do we have storage in it? You do. So we got water. Okay. We'll hook that up as well. So next thing on the list is going to be the alterations. That is tier 4. Same with the textiles. So textiles was right here. That'll give us a composite armor, obsidian armor. I don't think it's on this map. And then some other boss stuff, I think, right? Always have to do the missions for these. And then alteration is right here. So much stuff, dude. So much stuff. But we need to do some of these missions. So we're going to need this one. That's for tools. That's for the armor. And then we have weapons. A lot of stuff, dude. But it's nice that we're building this base because we got so many points I've been saving. We're almost level 60 as well. Alright, let's try to make the alterations first. Electronics. Electronics. Please tell me we got all the stuff. Copper wire. Let's make them all. I'll tell you what, give me a few minutes. Let me get that and the textiles made. What was that? Is that a deer? What was it? Did you see it? Not a care in the world, boy. I tell you what. Not really good guard dog. But I'll make the textiles and then the alterations bench. And we'll kind of go from there. So, hear me out here, right? We got a storm going. You right? Yeah, back up here now, ain't you? Lightning hitting. I wonder if we put outside each one of the stations a platinum lightning rod. Well, we got to repair it then, right? That kind of defeats the purpose of putting the batteries out there for no repairs. I was going to say, put one of the lightning rods out there and let that charge our batteries. And that would kind of work. There are perks in here for that. I don't know where. Just hit. Okay. So that added in only 300, I think it said, right? Or was that 300 damage to it? That was 300 damage to it. There are perks that will allow you to have better durability and stuff on this. I wonder how much it charges, though. Okay, we got lightning over there. Or, fire, I mean. Might be an option. Set them up outside these and just repair that whenever I come by to empty it. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's something to think about, you know? Close the door. Poor baby deer out there. We get struck by lightning. Just saying, dude. Just saying. Alright, it is the next day. All that we're missing is 2 more of these. And we'll have enough for the last one. Eat some breakfast. Guy gets hungry. Alright, that should be everything that we need. Nice, man. Nice. Wasn't too painful to build all this stuff. Again, I do quite a bit of grinding off camera, so it's it's quite a bit, but gets ready for the day, you know? Alright, just for... Oh, man, that thing is massive. Just for science. See how big they are. Very large. Okay. So, let's remove this. Get the bees out of the way. We might have to put the med station over in the kitchen. I mean, it's fine if so. I'd like to have it over here. But it doesn't matter too much. And pick this up. The storage we can probably just go ahead and demolish because I need to make all new ones. We're gonna have one left, right? Nope. Just get rid of you. What's that sound? Is that a horse? Stab it! What is going on? Leave my buffalo alone! You too. You're an accomplice. And you left your little one. That's what you get. Well, I'll tell you what. It's rude, man. It's rude. Let's big all this up. Junior, you alright, buddy? You're a big buffalo, man. Are you on passive? You might be on passive. If so, that's my bad. You're on defensive. I mean, come on, dude. Take care of yourself. What do we have here? Let's do stamina for jumping. He's not a jumper. Okay. Health regen. Don't care about that. Oh, stamina. There we go. There we go, man. You alright, Junior? Well, I'll tell you what. Get these out of the way. I wanted to attract other creatures. Haven't had anything around for a while because we got that new deterrent set up, which works fantastic, man, usually. He's about to come from across the river, too. Let's get rid of these. I don't like them. We got a bunch. I know I could just drop them, but it's fine. Put these where they go. And drop these in here. Get the rest of that while we're doing stuff. Alright, we good? We alright? What are we doing now? Oh yeah, this. So maybe, since they're so big, put this one against the wall and that one right in front of the window. I mean, it might be room for both, or for all three. We'll see. Let's pick you up. So if we do this right here. Can I pick up this? It picks up that too. Okay. Kind of figured. So what we'll do. What do we need for the workbench? Just power? Just power. Let's do this. To here. To there. That should be enough. That'll work for now. I'll fix it off camera. So that's over by the side. I don't want it poking out to run into it. And let's see about this one. That's going to be just power as well. Now we might have room if we set this right here. To do that right next to it. I mean, that'll kind of work. The other option is to move this down and put that in the middle, which might look better. This is too close to the window. Alright, so we should be just about set. Is that in line? I mean, for the most part. Let's hook up power here. Okay, kind of hidden for the most part. I like the little power box down here too. Looks fantastic, man. And then we got this here, if it'll actually connect. Perfect. I like it. I don't know what flashes across the screen. It's like a texture glitch happens all the time, but kind of annoying. That's not too bad, man. Not too bad. Almost looks like this matches that. Surprised it's not metal, you know? Got a welding mask here, just in case for those potions that are a little bit spicy, you know? Alright, so that is hooked up. That's the alteration side. That's the crafting side. That is good too. And then that's good as well. Dude, there's so much stuff in here. Holy crap, man. But that'll allow me off camera to change a lot of our leather into this. Using the tree sap. We got so much tree sap over there. So we're kind of set there. Let's make some stuff for our gear real quick. So we got the armor. I'm not sure what to make for alterations for that. Not this one. This one. So can we... Okay, over here's a very, very small little thing. We want... I guess start with the feet. Oh, you need some of the other ones. So rubberized is what I was looking for. And that has nothing to do with the electricity. Okay. Noise suppression. Crouching movement and perceived threats. Climbing speed. Swim speed. Oh, that'll be a very good one, I think. I think that'll be the best. That can be attached to our pants and our feet. So does that stack? If we have two of them? I'm guessing. So carbon fiber, steel, and then aerodynamic attachment. What even is that? Is that a lower tier one? It is. Oh, that kind of sucks. I mean, it makes sense. You need to build a lower tier for the higher tier. I do like that. But it sucks because I need to go through and do that. All right, let's look at what we want to build, and then I'll go through and just make them all. So do the swimming one, aerodynamic. For our pants, we have that one as well. That's going to be noise suppression. Ooh, this one, for sure. +4 on the inventory slots, plus we've also got weight capacity. That can go on 3 parts. The hands, the chest, and the legs. So 40% on the health regen and +10 on physical resistance. That might be good for... So we might have multiple sets of armor, I'm guessing. Some for harvesting and everyday use, and then some for when we do our fighting videos and boss fights. That will definitely be used on that. That can go on the pants and the chest. So I think what we'll do, if they're all the same, is probably do the pockets on the pants. Maybe this one. Minus 20% on the wear rate, and then minus 30 on the stamina use. Oh, that'd be very good for harvesting. Don't care about the fall resist? Is that a big thing? Are people falling all over the place on this game? Why is there so much for these sprains and falls? I mean, granted, we're about 100 hours in. Maybe 115 or 20. And I haven't had any issues with that so far. Maybe I'm lucky. That's the other one. Okay, so we'll do this one. And then... this is going to be for our headpiece. Respiration. +60 on the health regen. Oh, in caves. Minus 50 or plus 50% chance to resist cave sickness. I mean, that's kind of nice. Storm visor. Exposure resist, and then stamina regen during a storm. That's a desert one. So, desert no bad too. So we're going to have the poison in the desert. Interesting. I would not have expected that. There is a swamp around. You would think you need a poison for that. So we already got a perk for this, where we can see the world bosses on the map. Well, plus 15% on crit damage is very nice. That's good too. I think what we'll do is this one. Respiration. I think that'll be pretty good. Mainly just for the resist for the cave sickness. I get that all the time off camera. I mean, we got the potions we're making too. I'm not sure of the time that they last. 10 minutes. Let's see, that'll keep us from getting it for 10 minutes. I can eat one of those, go into the caves, do what I need to. That might be better. What was the other one? Storm stuff. Water consumption. Maybe we'll do this one. For the crit damage. That'd be kind of nice. So we'll do that. We'll do the tracking attachment. And then for the chest piece, we totally missed. So that's the crouching movement speed, perceived threats. We'll probably end up doing that one for the more pockets. Let's do that. So pockets for the chest. Aerodynamic feet. Pockets for the legs. Calibrated grip. Words are hard sometimes. For the hands. And then the world boss one for the face, just for the crit damage. Alright, give me a minute. I'll make all these up. Then we'll take a look at the tools. And then the weapons. I think the weapon we're kind of set on, right? Unless there's a better one. So what is ours? Can we just see it by... So we got Sniper 1. Is there a Sniper 2? Sniper 1. Lightweight, don't care about that. Oh, lightweight 1 and 2. Ah, Sniper 2. So 60 on the zoom. 35 crit damage. 50 hardened point penetration. So double on the zoom. 10% extra on the crits. And 15% more on the hardened points penetration. So what creatures have the armor and stuff then? I'm guessing probably like the scorpions in the desert? I don't know for sure. So we have one of those already, so that'll be super simple to make. Just some carbon fiber and glass. And speaking of that, I'm going to run out too. and grab some of these silica from out here and get that crafting up. You're fine, Junior. You're fine. The deer's stuck over there. And you're out of food. I'll tell you what, it's fine, though. It's fine. It's kind of weird. The tracking one for the headpiece, it doesn't require a tier 1 version. Or lower tier. It's just made by itself. Interesting. Okay, well, here's what it is. One of those. Might be an overlook. Might not just be a tier 1 version, but that should be all the stuff. Now, let's get stuff to repair our gear. Which should be this. Do we need to take our armor off, I guess? Not that. And then repair all of you. It's so weird to me how it depletes all of your stamina to do that. Alright, so, let's grab our parts. I think I have them all. We'll see. Alright, so for the head armor, we're doing the tracking. Forgot it takes a second. And then we got the pockets for the legs and for the chest. Aerodynamic is for the feet. And then calibrated grip for the hands. It's going to be so nice not having stuff wear out as much. Or the stamina consumption, right? When I'm trying to do mass mining for things. We'll see next what we need for the sniper scope. So there's that. Close this. So 180. 198. Went up quite a bit. 216. Oh, dude, that's fantastic, man. Very, very nice. Cool. So that's kind of sorted. Let's get our rifle out, and then I think we need to take the attachment off. Actually, let's go back to this one. Remove it. I'm guessing that we need to... Well, we got to remove it anyways to be able to put the new one on. But we'll see what we need for that. We should have all the parts, I think. We're kind of stocked up for the moment on building stuff. I want to get into the Great Hunt stuff, though, here pretty soon. I was wanting to wait until the base was totally finished. But we might jump into that to see what it's about in between. So leave those. And then just one piece of glass. We got quite a bit smelting up over here. We'll do that. Actually, how are we doing over here? Let's make sure we don't cap out on our slots. Happens all the time. So I want to get a second one made. Alright, drop you off. Sniper scope 2. Can we look at the other things while that's crafting? So for the pick... Oh, there's a bunch. Tell you what, let's just do this. Let's do it. Is that going to be in the same... It is. 60 on the zoom, 35 crit. So, is there a place that tells us what our crit is up to? 315%. Holy crap, dude. I'll have to see what it is with our new stuff, too. Health regen is 81 per minute. Per minute? Stamina is 88 per second. That's a huge difference there. XP is plus 45. So that's done. We need to repair this, but I can do it later. So, I want to see something. 315. Still 315. Okay, it does boost it whenever you're aiming, not whenever you just have it. Okay. It's the proper way to have it anyways. So 450% on the damage now. Oh, that is very nice. Let's go outside. It's easier to snipe the deer that leave their little ones for baits. There we go, man. That's not too bad, dude. All right. Before we jump into the tools, before we go. Thought that was a bear over there. Let's double check on this before I forget. And then we'll work on the tools, and that'll be it for the day. Kind of a busy day all over the place. I warned you. Told you it was going to be. So we are down to almost empty. How much you think we got? I'm going to say 1.5 stacks. Oh my gosh, it's not even one stack. Oh, that is terrible, dude. So you would need pretty much one battery for each one of these slots. We would need 20 batteries for that to work. I'm disappointed, dude. So, I guess we're going back to having 2 of the wind turbines for each one. Oh, man, had such high hopes for this to work. Let's go and just kind of end this experiment here. See how much we got left? We got 107,000 for one full stack. Dude. Oh, man. I was hoping that was going to work out. Really was. I thought it was. I didn't do the math, you know. Yeah, again, I like doing stuff on camera, just kind of doing it and figuring it out as you go. So, let's put the battery bank back. Let it start charge. I'll tell you what, I'll just set it here. I'll rewire it after we're done recording. Sucks, man. Oh, it sucks so bad. Alright, so, where are we at? Oh, yeah. So we've got the pickaxe. Ah, so much stuff, dude. So damage. We need advanced. So 20 on the damage. 20 on the speed. That's kind of what I'm thinking about going for. Oh, wait. That's right, we have the ones here for the mining of gold, copper, platinum, titanium. I think I'm not going to do these. Main reason, we're setting up the extractors all over, and that kind of offsets all that, right? I mean, I'm only doing the cave mining as we find the caves. I'm not really actively looking for it. So I think we'll do attack speed. So we need some composites, carbon fiber. I do the same thing. I'll figure it out, and then I'll go through and build them. So attack speed. Attack speed. That was for the axe. For the knife. So that's damage, attack speed, yield from butchering animals, and then rare meat. That's an interesting one. That's from bones or fur. Don't care about that. We're overflowing on that. Same with this. Let's do the one for the rare meats. The prime meat attachment. We don't use spears. We don't really use a sickle. What do we have, though? Damage, attack speed, yield from reaping plants, plus 25% chance to cause... Okay, we don't really do that with attacks. So... we'll probably do the one... probably do this one. We'll use it on the crops. Whenever we get to it. We're not going to build it now. Hammer attachments. Stamina consumed, and then hold time. Don't really care about that. So I think all we'll do is just the speed on those two, and then for the knife, we'll do the one for the meats. So, alright, give me a minute. A little bit more crafting. Almost done, man. Almost done. Alright, so last one is getting altered. Went ahead and made the reaping one. We need to make a better sickle, but we had pretty much all the parts for it. It was very cheap to make. So with this, on these having 20%, we'll also have it to where it doesn't deteriorate as fast, right? Because of the buff that we have on our armor. So that kind of works out, man. It's stacking stuff on these, even though it's not being used for that. I think it was the hands, right? Yeah, minus 20% on the wear rate. And then the stamina as well. Minus 30% when we're using it. So that'll definitely get through the rock and stuff a lot faster. It's not too bad, dude. Not too bad. Oh, yeah, we got these too. That's just a lot of crafting off camera. So that's going to be... fertilizer. Platinum weave, organic rope. Or organic resin. Rope. Charcoal, honey, reed flour, and lily. We'll probably wait on a lot of this until we get the beehive set up and the crops going. It's nice to have them unlocked. We still got quite a bit of stuff in our satchel I want to use up first. Those are all easy to make. No reason to make them now because we're not doing any fighting, at least not today. But it is there for whenever we want to. I like it, dude. I like it. Ah, dude. Well, not too bad of a day, man. A lot of progress is made. Glad we got the solar panels up on the roof. We did the testing with the mining drills. Kind of sucks about the battery thing. But again, you don't know until you know, you know? We got the advanced ore scanner. Fantastic, man. I do a lot of scouting off camera to get the other resources that we need. The copper and the gold. We found platinum. And then having these stations over here too, right? Very, very nice, man. We finally got some mods on our stuff. We can always change them up later on. But we got the tools set up, we got our weapon set up with a better scope, and we finally got some stuff on the armor. However, we are going to go ahead and leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.